welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've filmed and I apologize. It's just I've been so busy with school and I'm redoing my room, so that's been taking a lot of my time. Hopefully I can, stay on top of my videos more often. I wanted to do a my favorites video for you today, something a little different, some products that I've been using probably like on an everyday basis. So I just will go into my foundations, my eyeshadows, lipsticks, and how I do my eyebrows, little contour tricks and things like that. So if you want to see all these things, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to talk to you today about is primers. Primers are so important, I feel. Every time I was so against them, I was just like, what's the point of having primers? I really don't understand it. And once I tried one, the one by Benefits Cosmetics, I'm always raving about this one. The 15-hour Flawless Primer is the best primer you'll ever come across, I feel. It's good if you want your makeup to last all day. And I feel it's perfect for nighttime especially. It doesn't crease your makeup, it doesn't fall out, and I just tend to really love this product. So if you want a good primer, I suggest getting this one by Benefits Cosmetics, the Stay Flawless 15-hour primer. The next primer I'm going to talk about is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I noticed that they just came out with this like not too long ago, and it was very cheap. It was only like $4, and I love this primer. If I'm just like in a rush or on the go, it still keeps my face matte all day because I have oily skin. So this is pretty much one of the best cheap alternatives to the Benefits one that I just mentioned earlier. So if you want to go and try this out, they have it at Harmon's, CVS, and I'm pretty sure Walmart. A few other primers that I like, but these are really more for smooth surface and to erase any big pores and just to give you a smooth finished look. I apply these all first before my makeup, and then I like to apply a primer as well. That's just how I am. You don't have to do that, but that's just what I like to do. I like to cover my pores first, make sure they're, hidden, and then I put a primer on. So the first one I'm sure everybody knows about is from Urban Decay. This one's a little bit more pricey, but it does really do the job, and I really like how this one comes out. The next one is by L'Oreal. It's the Youth Code Texture Perfector Pore Vanisher. And I swear it's the same consistency and texture as this one, and it's much cheaper. So if you want to go find another alternative, definitely try this one. The thing I'm going to talk about is another, pore vanishing serum. They're both drugstore. I like them. They're pretty good. This one's the Miracle Blur Oil Free one. And this one's the Baby Skin one by Maybelline that I'm sure everybody's heard about. These two are pretty good as well. So I suggest putting the pore vanishing first if you have big pores, to put them on first, and then to put the primer on. The next thing I'm going to talk about is foundations. Now, I was trying to find a cheap alternative, something that would last all day and keep my face from getting oily. I came across the Rimmel London Stay Matte Foundation in Classic Beige. This is probably one of my favorite foundations. It's my favorite go-to foundation, and I recommend this if you have oily skin and you feel like your foundation doesn't stay on all day. Try this out. It's only $5.49 I paid for at Harmon's face value. Definitely go try that out. The next foundation I'm going to talk about is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation. It is my favorite nighttime foundation if I just want to give it a little bit more glam. I go to this one, and it's got a nice consistency. It does last all day, and I just like the texture. It doesn't feel too heavy on my face, and I just put a little dab on all the diamond part of my face, and it's enough coverage. It's full coverage for me, and it's perfect. It's so little. So definitely go try it out. The next thing I'm going to talk about is concealer, and obviously everybody I'm sure knows about MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in NW30 and I kid you not, this is the best foundation ever to cover up blemishes. It stays all day. I just apply a little bit on like a sponge applicator and I dab just on the spots that I feel that I need more coverage on. So I'll apply my foundation first and then I'll go over this. I'll go over my blemishes or any imperfections with the Pro Longwear. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is eyeshadows, and I'm sure everybody has heard of the Lorac Pro because now it's very popular and it's got all these beautiful colors that are just amazing. Some matte on top and mostly, oh no, they're all matte on top and all shimmer on the bottom, and they just have the greatest pigment. And this is probably my favorite palette, so I would choose it over anything. Definitely recommend this one. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this palette that I sort of made from Makeup Geek. The magnet palette I think it was $20. They have other sizes that range in price, but I got, I think, the middle size, and it's pretty good. Some of them are Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and then some of them are MAC eyeshadows. And it come in the Makeup Geek, they give you magnets that you can like put on the ones that aren't Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So I guess if they know that you have other eyeshadows that you can just fill this up with, like this one came with a magnet. This is a MAC eyeshadow, and they give you these little magnetic plates and you're able to just pop them in there as so. And this is my everyday eyeshadow kit. I love the colors. I kind of just threw them all together. I got more neutrals and browns. And then these two are blushes from MAC. That is from Makeup Geek, and that's just something you could put under your under eye concealer to highlight. Recommend checking them out, and it's nice just to make your own palette, you know, of your own favorite colors. The next thing I'm going to talk about is contouring, and I'm sure everybody has heard of the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. And I was trying to order it, but they were sold out every time I went to try to go order it, and I kind of just was like, alright, well I guess it's not my time to buy it. Then I went to Ulta and I saw that they came out with this new line called It Cosmetics, and then I saw this little doohickey and I was so excited when I found out about it, because I was just like, oh my god, it's just like the Anastasia one. It doesn't have all the same colors, but it gets the job done, and I'm very pleased with this. It cost a little less than the Anastasia one. I'm not sure about the price, but I love this one. It's got the darks, it's got skin tone, and then the two highlights, which are great. So if you want another alternative, or you know, and it also gives you like a step-by-step guide in the back if you're not really sure where to place some of the products, but I would definitely recommend this. The next thing I'm going to talk about is blushes. I like this one by NARS. This one is called Madly, and it's a nice neutral color with a little shimmer in it, and I'll go to this if I just want that neutral look of the day. And my next favorite is Warm Soul by MAC, and it's a nice neutral pink with a little gold shimmer in it. Definitely my favorite. I think I had this in my contour and highlight tutorial. My favorite bronzer is Give Me Sun by MAC, and I just absolutely love this bronzer. It's probably my favorite go-to bronzer. It's got a nice consistency, it stays all day, and it gives me that little extra glow that I can't find in most bronzers. Like, and I don't put it all over my face. I just put it on the sides of my cheeks and around forehead and on my neck and chin. If you go to my contour and highlight video, you'll see me use this as well. Highlight, I just discovered the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated. It's a great highlight, and I just love how sparkly it is. Like, look how pretty. I don't know if you could tell. I mean, it doesn't come out that white on your face, but it's got a nice sparkle to it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is setting spray, and the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray All Nighter is my favorite go-to one. I don't use anything else. I've tried the oil-free and that's just as good too. I don't like to use the Fix Plus from MAC. I just feel like I only use that for my eyeshadows. This one I love for my, if I want it to last all night, and I feel it works very well, so definitely try that out. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my eyebrows. I know I had an eyebrow tutorial back way in the day when I started filming, and it was a catastrophe, so try not to watch that one. I've changed since then. I just use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and I use medium ash for my eyebrows, and then I fill them in with the medium brown brow powder, which looks like this, the dual. So definitely give them a try. The last thing I'm going to talk about is lipsticks, and my current favorites are Blankety by MAC, and it has such a pretty like undertone pink. It's neutral enough, and I love how it just goes with anything. Also, the Viva Glam 2 lipstick is probably one of my favorites. It's a nice taupe color. Okay, so that was my favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it was a little choppy. I will try my best to keep up with you guys more, and if anything, you know to follow me on my Instagram at xbeautybybiancax. And if you want to get to know me a little more, follow me on my personal page at Bianca Ramos XOXO. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye.